So here we have Joel from SOEN. Welcome to Rock Hard Greece, Joel.
Thank you.
I have to
The
say
pleasure.
that all your records, I think your last two records were named the records of the year from Rock Hard Greece writers. And let's see what 2026 holds for Reliance.
Okay, yes.
uh,
I have my hopes up. It's a good album, so
yeah, Reliance marks SOEN's seventh studio album. What personal significance does the word reliance hold for you?
it kind of means to me the fact like to have the courage to rely on other people, to have the courage to depend on other people. And so it's not that one man is strong enough and can
Can
fight the world. It's the other way around. It's it's that you should have the courage to rely on other people and depend on other people.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
The press release emphasizes honesty as the core of the album.
Mm.
First of all, what does honesty mean in the context of songwriting for SOEN? And what does being honest mean in a world where image and branding dominate?
Yeah, the branding and what?
The image and the branding
Image and
dominate.
branding. Yeah. Honest to me means that we have that the music and the lyrics and that is sort of things that we stand for, that is our music, our themes, not something. We don't create music to appeal to some special market group or some like, okay, let's see what or we don't do anything of that. We just do the music that we love.
Mhm.
And then hopefully that turns into something that people also uh, like, because I think people can feel and hear that honesty, and that it's not something that is like, it's not just a product that is built for uh, you know to please a special group of people or something.
Mhm.
um, and then yeah, I mean, and the thing with the image and branding, it's kind of, for us this is never a problem, because we have like we have been doing this for so long now, so there's no one trying to tell us what to do or what to wear or what to have, what to be, because they don't have, they have no chance. We're way too old and stubborn for this. We just we just do what we want, and
It's
so
great to do that.
yeah, yeah.
Do you see Reliance as a continuation of Memorial, or is it a kind of, I could say, deliberate step into different emotional territory?
But I think it's a continuation, because we took a lot of things that we were experimenting with on Memorial, like the sound, maybe a little bit of the heavier, the grittier vocals, the heavier sound, the more classical metal riffs, that kind of stuff. That we took into SOEN on Memorial, and we kind of brought it even further on Reliance. But then we have also experimented a lot on a lot more on this album than on albums before. So it's kind of I don't know if people realizes how much we have been experimenting on this album. It's quite different in that sense. Production wise, for example, in the production, we have had more time to do what we want with the production. A lot thanks to Alexander Backlund, the producer, who has been like with us.
Changed in your sound. What do you think that Alexander has changed in your sound?
He's basically, well, he's a young, talented guy who is very open to try new ideas. So more than, it's not like the classical thing where, a producer steps in and tells us what to do and what to do or what to, but more that he allows us to experiment in the studio, to be creative and do ideas, have fun ideas. And he is allowing us to help them come true with his experience, because he knows how to achieve what we want to try, what we want to do, if we want to play around in the studio, basically, to create new stuff. So in that way, he has contributed a lot. He's really enabled us to experiment and to make the album come alive. Thanks to that.
One thing that you have definitely not experimented is the one-word song titles.
No. We would never.
Has it come a kind of obsession, or does it just come naturally? You are put in this way back and say.
I would say by now it's more than an obsession. I would say it's a tradition.
Yeah,
it's become a tradition. So it's almost like we don't want to change that now, because it would jinx the whole process. It would be bad luck.
You cannot change that.
No, we can't change it, right? It's what it is now. And still, it's nice. It's a one word, and it doesn't. You get one word, and then you get to go into the music and the lyrics, and then you have to experience it a little bit more that way, instead of just having a sentence like "I love rock and roll,"
Yeah, speaking about lyrics, your lyrics have become increasingly direct and socially engaged. What pushed you toward this shift? You have always been writing about social things and all that stuff. However, there was a point, as Martin has put it, that you started shouting about what matters. So what pushed you do that kind of thing, write that kind of lyrics?
I think it's the fact that we got like a little bit, a little, more interested in just saying things plainly, straight as they are, not sugarcoating it or putting it in beautiful words, like making it overly poetical. Just tell it straight as it is, and also maybe not afraid to speak out about political issues and things like that. Maybe I think it's just like with age, you don't care much about what people will think and what people will say. I think you get more confident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had described once SOEN as from one of your songs, "Unbreakable and Invincible." What do you think is the element that keeps the band unbreakable and invincible?
Um, uh, yeah, like I think there is a special thing. I think we have it too. Good bands have that camaraderie. You know, you spend so much time together, so many years together, and it builds a camaraderie that creates a us against the world feeling. That does, you know, when we're together, we can stand against a lot of pressure. I would say there
When,
is a lot of pressure, but you know, yeah.
uh,
Um,
when you started playing music, there were lots of comparisons for Tool and Perfect Circle, of course.
mm,
But over the years, SOEN have definitely developed a distinct identity. What do you feel defines what we call SOEN sound today?
yeah, it's something maybe others should describe, but still, I think there is some significant things with SOEN sound. It's dynamic. It's a lot of tension and release things. It's like very heavy parts and mellow parts in the same songs that I think people appreciate, and we appreciate it a lot. Um, and it's I think, you know, the fact that we're all like kind of experienced musicians. We bring in a lot of uh, other genres, you know, experiences from other genres into the music. With But still, you know, I think you have the core in metal. You know, we were like born in metal,
Yeah,
but not afraid to, you know, bring in a little bit of other aspects as well, like other. Yeah, that's. I think you gotta, if you like SOEN, you probably are a person that likes to mix a little bit. You're probably a person that likes music, and you're probably a person that can appreciate many different aspects of music and many different genres of music as well.
yeah. Um, with the world becoming, I could say, increasingly chaotic, do you believe that music still has the power to provoke meaningful change? Uh, because your lyrics show that um, you want to stress out the chaotic stuff that's going on in the world right now.
Yeah, but it's funny. It feels almost the opposite nowadays. It feels like we are the like
Strange ones.
yeah. It feels like the ones that are in power, the ones that are in charge. They are the extreme people that are, you know, you can't provoke them into something because they are already so extreme, and we are kind of the normal sane people here, just talking about uh very boring grown up themes. You know, we're trying to we we're trying to proclaim, you know, that people should stick together, and that, you know, that you know that you should build a community amongst each other, and that you should care about and you should tolerate each other. You know, that's like, and it's funny how that can be today the extreme thing to say, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's like,
we are the strange ones and not the ones in power. Uh, uh,
yeah. So
I think,
yeah, I mean, in a way, we are just like talking about very uh, normal things,
yeah,
common sense to normal people.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
We shouldn't even talk about these obvious things.
We shouldn't even have to do that, right?
Yeah.
But this must be terrible for punk rockers nowadays. They have, like if you want to be like fighting for anarchy, like it's, I don't know, it's not easy to be a provocateur in this environment, like, because the world is so fucking crazy as it is, you know.
You cannot provoke them more.
No.
uh, uh, listening to your songs, I could easily, one can easily see that there are certain pauses, I can say, or moments of silence in the songs, and then the chorus comes, for example. How does that? Is that another kind of, I could say, tradition in SOEN's songs? You use these pauses in lots of songs.
Yeah, because but it is probably like one of our trademarks, and I think it's just the realization that it can't be powerful if it always is about the dynamics and the tension and the release thing and the something. If you just go full on all the time, it blurs. It doesn't even sound hard anymore. It starts to just sound like uh, monotone. So those dynamics is there to sort of that's the experience you feel. The contrast is what gives you an emotion, and an emotion. I think at least that's what we want to do.
I think
For now.
I think that your vocals on this album sound a bit more aggressive, I could say. Was that a conscious decision, and was it based on the themes that you sing about?
Yeah, it was, and it was both. It was both. I felt I still feel that I like this. I like to sing with aggressive vocals and grit vocals. I think I enjoy it. You know. Then people tell me, they say, "Why are you singing like that? Why you have such a beautiful voice? Why don't you just sing? Like why don't you just use that beautiful voice?" Yeah, well, I think it's more interesting to do all aspects of for me, the voice is not. I'm not. It's not for impressing people. Technically, it's. I want to transmit emotions, and it has to be something that evokes emotions with people. So that, in that sense, I feel I want to use my voice in all ways I can to do that. If it's hard vocals, right now I like to do a lot of hard and aggressive vocals, and I think it fits with the songs. But if I like both. I like. I think I do what is necessary to build. To to make the music relevant and interesting.
Do you think you took any kind of artistic risk on Reliance, or you use the same patterns that you use more or less?
Well, I think I don't. I think we probably took a lot of artistic risk. We probably did a lot because what everyone tells us is that we are a great progressive rock band. That would be the smart thing to do, to just continue that development. Be like a progressive metal band. Be established in the genre, together with, you know, maybe like go around with you know, in the path of Dream Theater, Rush, and those kinds of bands. Yeah, you know. But we do something else instead, and that's probably from all these people who knows everything about the music industry. They would tell us that we're crazy with what we do, you know, because we're not staying in our lane, doing what people expect us to do, you know, with going with all this crazy metal music that we do instead of this progressive stuff that they would expect us to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the element that differentiates, makes you different than the other bands, and this is real progressive music, if you ask me. Being a fan of progressive music.
Thank you. I agree with you. Like, exactly, it's not progressive to just do exactly what you're supposed to do. You know, that's not progressive.
We call it regressive and not progressive.
Yeah.
Being on the safe side.
Thank you.
So many years in music, what still excites you creatively and personally when entering the studio?
I don't know. To just try to just explore. I don't know. It's to do the best music possible. Still excites me.
You feel like you have lots of music inside of you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I do. You know, exactly. Just feel that I want to do this. As long as it feels meaningful and fun, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I love this.
What should we expect from SOEN in the near future? And what are your memories from all the times that you have been to Greece?
Oh, well, you should expect a lot of touring now. Obviously, there's a new album coming out, and we want to show it to the world. We want to play for everyone, make a great show. So, you know, first we start here in the Nordic area, you know, and play a few weeks here, and then we go to US, play a few weeks there. Then in the summer we go into festivals, and then in the fall we go to Europe.
Yeah.
Hopefully, definitely Greece too, and maybe, you know, you are involved.
Yeah, hopefully. Yes. So thank you very much for your time, Joel. It's been a pleasure not only seeing you on stage, but speaking with you.
Likewise.
I wish you the best with the new album. I'm definitely sure that it will catch the attention of all the SOEN fans and even attract more to that.
Thank you. I hope to see you in Greece soon.
Yeah, of course.